Simulstreaming lets you go live with the same content across multiple platforms at the same time, helping you reach viewers no matter where they prefer to watch your stream. Let's walk through how Simulstreaming works and some best practices to help you when you're setting up your stream. First thing to keep in mind is that all types of Simulstreaming requires an encoder. You can stream to YouTube and other platforms at the same time, or you can stream to YouTube but in multiple formats, horizontally and vertically, which allows your stream to be surfaced across multiple YouTube viewer experiences. Let's dive into what an encoder is. A live streaming encoder is a piece of hardware or software that converts raw audio and video into a format that can be streamed digitally. Without an encoder, broadcasting uncompressed video files over the internet would be inefficient and the video wouldn't be readable by different devices. Using an encoder lets you share your screen or broadcast your gameplay, use external audio and video hardware, or generally manage an advanced production, like multiple cameras or outputs. Encoders must be acquired separately outside of YouTube, and each one is slightly different and has different capabilities. Be sure to choose the right encoder for you. There are two types of encoding, local encoding and cloud encoding. Local encoding uses software or hardware on your computer or your network to convert your footage or videos into a streamable format. This gives you more control over the quality of your stream by using the power of your computer's CPU. Cloud encoding services manage the distribution of your stream in the cloud, which means less strain on your computer and a simpler setup process. For a list of YouTube verified encoders, be sure to check out the Help Center article linked in the description below. Once you have your encoder set up, you'll need to retrieve your YouTube stream key and your server URL. Head to the live control room, then manage, then schedule stream. You can choose to reuse settings from your previous live stream, or you can create a new one. Add your stream details, then click Done. Once you've created your stream, you'll see your stream key and your stream URL under Stream Settings tab. Copy and paste both of these into your encoder. And note that each encoder is different. For more info on where to input your stream key and your server URL, check with your specific encoder. Once you have this information inputted, you'll need to start your stream from your encoder. And finally, return to the live control room to test your audio and your video. And when you're ready, choose Go Live. Now let's walk through some best practices to consider for Simulstreaming. Simulstreaming can be resource intensive on your computer, so you want to make sure your computer is powerful enough to handle your live stream. Without a compatible processor, CPU, or a graphics card, GPU, you may experience lag, drop frames, or even crashes. If you're working with a less powerful machine, you may want to consider using a cloud-based encoder, which is significantly less straining for your computer. Next, it's important to ensure your internet connection can handle the added demand when you're going live. We recommend running a speed test ahead of your stream to find your ideal bitrate. You may also want to consider using an Ethernet connection when possible. And if you're streaming outdoors, prioritize a stable Wi-Fi connection. And remember, a loss of internet will interrupt your stream, so using a backup encoder will ensure your stream continues uninterrupted. Now let's talk about recommended encoder settings. Make sure to set the bitrate to what your network can handle. For the best quality, we recommend using a wired Ethernet connection. You may need to experiment ahead of time to see what your network is capable of. And by default, YouTube will automatically detect your resolution and your frame rate. This allows YouTube to ensure that all viewers have an optimal viewer experience. Make sure to double check your settings before you hit Go Live. While Simulstreaming, finding a balance between smooth playback for your viewers and high quality visuals is key. We recommend using codecs like H.265, HEVC, or AV1 for the best visuals. And if those aren't an option for your setup, H.264 also delivers great results. For faster and smoother motion, shoot for a frame rate up to 60 frames per second. And make sure to set your keyframe frequency to 2 seconds for optimal compatibility and quality. And lastly, consider using a variable bitrate, VBR encoding. VBR allocates bits where they're needed most, giving complex scenes more details while using less bandwidth on a simpler scene. This means you can maximize your stream visual quality while streaming within your bandwidth limits. For gaming, we recommend normal latency, HEVC, or AV1 codecs, and selecting the appropriate bitrate for your video format. You can find more information linked in the description below. Finally, engage with your audience by using the live chat, answering their burning questions, and giving shout-outs to your biggest fans to make them feel like they're a part of your stream. Pay attention to the viewer conversations across multiple chats to optimize engagement and potential revenue opportunities. And if you're streaming across multiple platforms, chat aggregation tools can be your secret weapon for keeping up with all the action in one place. We recommend using moderators for your YouTube chat as well. Check out the links below for more information on adding moderators for your live stream. Try out Simulstreaming to connect with your viewers wherever they are, engage in conversations across multiple communities, and grow your channel. Check out the links in the description for more info. Thanks for watching.